Hello, Aries. Welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. I'm asking, someone's manifesting something? Maybe something with work? Because I saw the Magician and the Three of Pentacles. But this is for Aries. Full Celtic cross, new energies coming in. For those born on the zodiac sign of Aries. Sun, moon, horizon, it does not matter. Wonder what that is. Change is coming. Change is here. Do see you manifesting so far. And you got the Three of Pentacles, and that's your energy. Use it. If I want to see what the beginning energy is. Oops. This thing grabs, this new tablecloth. Gotta do something about that. Coming in energy. Queen of Disc. This could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This person feels probably a little bit insecure or not secure enough, or basically maybe have lost something financially. Sometimes they're just someone who just feels out of sort. Maybe they just don't feel good. Sometimes that is when a card is reversed. Someone is having something wrong in their lives. It's not necessarily that they're evil people. And yes, I have that ring light to the side. It follows. Let's see what's going on. You. Subject at hand. Knight of Wands. Very busy. A lot of energy. You're getting going. You're doing what you're wanting to do. A lot of energy with the Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's crossing it? You're trying to gain success. So you're going to be very busy. That's what you're going for. And I do see you trying to manifest. Remember. Aries again. What crowns you? Taking control. Taking that energy and vigor. And making up your mind what you're going to do and do it. Foundation, not accepting anything that you don't think is positive or going to bring you good things in life with the Seven of Cups in reverse. You want that card in reverse. In the past, you were dealing with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Maybe someone over-emotional. Maybe someone not as giving as you want them to be. For some of you, for very few of you, could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But not necessarily. Like I said, it could be just someone who is not feeling right. Their emotions are all over the place. Or they're not giving what they're supposed to be giving you, like support and things of that nature. And I do clarify these. So once I start clarifying, it can change the story up quite drastically and be very interesting. So stick with me. Near future, you're still going to be dealing with the water energy, but they're going to be more supportive. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. In the future, they're going to be more supportive. Let's see what's going on. We got to find out what's going on. As usual, I see Aries doing very well. I mean, I really do. I don't see them having as many troubles except for, like I said, people weren't supporting them. They were going, trying to discourage them in some ways. Now, I use my other Toth deck. When I shuffle prior to this, and I concentrate on your sign before I even turn on the video. But let's go back to the beginning where the Knight of Wands and what's crossing it is the Six of Pentacles. So it's like the success card, trying to gain success. You feel like you're still going for that. So the Knight of Wands, Pentacles, that's crossing it while you're there is a subject at hand for Aries. Looks like you're taking a lot of control. You're thinking things aren't moving forward fast enough. With the Chariot in reverse, you're wanting to move. You're wanting to do it quickly because with the Knight of Wands, everything's real fast. But you feel like it's not coming in fast enough. So the Knight of Wands in the upright, Six of Pentacles that's crossing it, the Chariot in reverse while you're there for Aries. Yeah, but you're coming out of disappointment. It's getting better. It's getting better. It's just that you're looking at the negatives instead of the positives. But it is getting better because that is the Five of Cups in reverse, and you want that one in reverse. What is crowning you is the Emperor. What is your goal? Is to control, take control, and dominate well and dominate righteously. Judge and everything like that. Things of that nature. So the Emperor in the upright while you're there for Aries. Yeah, you're going to take control. Before, when I was looking at the cards, we saw the Magician and the Three of Pentacles. Taking control of a collaborative situation that maybe, in a way, wasn't working out. Maybe you're going to take control of that. Maybe it's going too slow, like I said. The Emperor in the upright, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Why are you there? For Aries is what crowns them, or the goal. Why are you there? Yeah, you may be moving. You're either moving on from a troubled situation and making things better with the Six of Swords. Some of you may be actually moving or traveling with the Six of Swords, sometimes near water, because they call that moving from troubled waters. And sometimes, you know, a reader will tell you maybe moving by near water. That's where they get that, okay? Now, the foundation is the Seven of Cups in reverse, and you want that in reverse. Because in the upright, it's like you're having all these offers, and they all, you know, bite. They're just terrible. But in reverse, you're saying, I'm not accepting anything unless it's 100%. So the Seven of Cups in reverse, why you there? For Aries. Yeah, you're not going to tie yourself or have interference come in with the Eight of Swords in reverse. You're not going to let negative situations, offers, or options interfere in your life anymore with the Eight of Swords in reverse. You want that one in reverse. See, not all reversals are bad. A lot of times, you know, they're good, you know. So the Seven of Cups, Eight of Swords, both in reverse as a foundation. Why you there? For Aries. Princess of Cups. So it may have something to do with that Princess of Cups. We have a lot of Cups energy here, but maybe you're saying you're not accepting a situation from the Princess of Cups. Maybe you're telling them you're going to do what you're going to do. You're going to come out from feeling trapped and bound and having interference. It also could be from over-emotional situations or messages that are emotional, over-emotional, or not what you're wanting to hear. So for a few of you, you will be dealing, like I said, with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Now let's go in the past because that's where they're at also. And they're also in the near future, but you could be dealing with different water signs also. So the Knight of Cups in the past for Aries in reverse. Why you there? For Aries. And it really is not the best card to have in reverse. You will regain strength with the Knight of Cups. But like I said, the past, it was a little emotional. Because you do have the Strength card, regaining strength or trying to regain strength with an emotional situation. So Knight of Cups in reverse, Knight of Wands in the upright. Why are you there? For Aries in the past. Yeah, you're trying to cope with situations that need to be taken care of first before you do move on. I think that's why you felt a little stuck, and now you're saying, you know, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to do what I need to do to take care of everything before I do what I need to do to prosper and have success in my life, and even to move with some of you. Now, in the very near future, you have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is in the upright, and they are very positive when they're in the upright, and they're very giving and loving people. Could be, again, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But why you there? Queen of Cups for Aries in the very near future. And I mean very near. Definitely dealing with a water sign twice. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, both in the upright. Can I get another card? Just tell me they're there. Queen of Cups, Prince of Cups, both in the upright. Why you there? For Aries in the near future. I think you're collaborating with something. Yeah, you're not going to hold back anymore. You're going to start doing something with this water sign. And I do see some of you traveling or moving, doing this. You're not going to hold back anymore. Before you were holding back. In the near future, you're not holding back. Can I get another card for the Queen of Cups, Prince of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse for the very near future? Yeah. You're not holding back because you need gain in your life. It's why you're not holding back. You're going to start moving forward and start going for that gain because it wasn't there before. You're trying to go for independence. And you may be telling other people this is what you're doing. You're trying to go for independence and have a better life, make a better life for you and those around you eventually. Now, the possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the Eight of Swords. Now, in the foundation, it shows you trying to break free from a situation. This could be the universe saying, be careful of feeling trapped and having interference again. Let's find out what it is. Eight of Swords in the upright. Why are you there? For Aries and the possible future outcome or advice from the universe. Success. Yes, the universe is telling you, get out of whatever trap or interference you're feeling, because you can. With the Eight of Swords, you can always get out of it. You just feel like it's a mental energy and you can't. It's advice of the universe telling you you're feeling trapped. If you don't get out of that, and this is what I'm feeling, then you will not have the success that is heading your way if you go towards what you're wanting. So the Eight of Swords in the upright, Six of Pentacles in reverse while you're there for Aries, as a possible future outcome or advice for the universe. Yeah, you got to gain a victory. You got to be careful of being trapped by situations. Make sure it's everything to what you're wanting. Don't realize that it's only bound by anxiety and mental. It's not, it does not have to hold you back. And if you realize this and break from it, you will gain a victory with the Six of Wands. What is coming towards you, or the outside environment, breaking free, unchaining yourself from situations, someone unchaining themselves possibly from you also. It's just, go both ways here. So the Devil in reverse, while you're the outside environment, or what is coming towards Aries, while you're there, Devil in reverse, while you're there. It's coming unchained from a failed situation. Unchain yourself from failures of the past. That's what is coming towards you. You're unchaining yourself from things that did not work out with the Seven of Pentacles. So the Devil in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in the upright while you're there for Aries. What's coming towards them, or the outside environment. Yeah, and you're coming out of anxiety. So the outside environment, or what is coming towards you, it's the outside environment, is what is causing this in the outside. What's maybe even interfering. But I don't think so. I'm thinking someone is thinking about, and you may be thinking this, become unchained from a failed situation, so you come out of anxiety with the Nine of Swords in reverse, and you want that one in reverse also. Hopes and fears, you're afraid of conflict, competition, embattlements. With the Five of, that won't stay straight, the Five of Wands. It's about the strife card, but a lot of times it's competition. It's not like the Five of Swords where it's really, really deep fighting. It's not like that. It's more like badgering, or, going against somebody. Or, like I said, competition, So maybe you're hoping for this, or you're fearing this. You may be fearing for this, but Aries always likes a good, they like competition. They like going up against people sometimes, but maybe not. It's up to you. Leave it in the comments. Do you want this embattlement, this competition? Do you want to go up against people, or do you want to avoid it? Is it a hope, or is it a fear? So we have the Five of Wands in the upright while you're there for Aries as the hopes and fears section. And manifestations. Yeah, and you want to come out of worry. You don't want to worry and be without or not have enough anymore with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Another card you wouldn't reverse. So the Five of Wands in the upright. Five of Pentacles in reverse while you're there in the hopes and fears of Aries. And you may be either hoping or fearing the Queen of Swords. It also could be you trying to take on this with just intelligence with experience. But it also could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, either hoping or fearing for this person or about this person. By an outcome, wow, you always get this. Ace of Discs, a brand new, stable beginning that brings in long-term stability usually. So Ace of Disc in the upright while you're there for Aries at the very end. I just see you basically, there's that Queen of Disc again. Yeah, don't feel insecure. Don't feel like you're not going to have. Don't feel like things aren't going to work out. You are going to get your stability. Some of you may be fearing that this isn't coming, but it is. Some of you, like I said, also may be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in reverse. And but I'm really thinking is a lot of you are feeling like you don't have enough or enough independence or enough stability in your life. But it is coming. There is going to be something coming your way that's new and long-term and stable. So Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Disc, whatever you want to call them, Queen of Disc in reverse while you're there. Ace of Pentacles is in the upright, by the way. Yeah, you will get stability. There is stability there. Again, some of you can be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo and regaining stability. It is there. Even though you may not think it's there, it is coming. And you will get messages of stability also with the Prince of Discs. They often deliver messages also. They're also oftentimes a page. One more card. Ace of Discs in the upright. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Prince of Discs in the upright while you're there. For Aries at the very end. It's good, stable offer. Very good, stable offer. Yeah. Yeah, you're not trusting it, though, as usual. You're always afraid to just disappear and go away, or you're afraid things are hidden. It's like you don't have a lot of trust. I see a lack of trust and a lack of, some that you feel like you want to come out of feeling trapped all the time. You don't want to be chained to a situation. So you're kind of him-hawing, you don't know what to do, but it is coming your way, so don't worry about it with the moon. Some of you may be dealing with like a mother-type figure also. Some of you, your intuition could be spot on. In the very end, we do have the Aeon. This is a final decision. You are going to make one, and you're going to stick with it. And also, the Emperor represents that too. When someone makes a decision, they hand down what they're going to do. They usually don't change their mind. Aries, you're not changing your mind. You're not going back. You're going forward. And like I said, some of you will move, and you will get that energy back to where you're wanting. You are wanting to come out of disappointment, and you will gain success. You are not accepting anything that does not serve you well. And you will tell people that around you, and that may make them feel emotional. I've been getting that through a lot of your readings. When you tell people something, they may not like what they like to hear from you, and they may worry about you also. But you're going to not hold back. You're going to tell them, I don't get enough gain. I got to do this. I got to go for what I want in the very near future. And you're going to be telling this to possible water sign or someone of the emotional nature or feminine nature, even a mother, again, figure. Universe says don't get yourself all trapped up. Don't get yourself all trapped up in your head thinking you can't do something, because it'll hinder your success. Go for the victories. You go for the victories. Outside environment or what is coming towards you, coming unchained from a failed situation and maybe coming out of anxiety. You either hope or fear for competition or strife, but it does seem like you want to come out of not having enough, and maybe even in taking on the swords energy where you become more older and wiser in what you're doing. It also could be that you're seeking counsel from someone who is wise and experienced for some of you. Some of you will be dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or having thoughts about them. But in the very end, you do get a new offer, a new positive offer, long-term, stable offer that will turn your situation around, whether you believe it or not. And you will make that final decision in what you're wanting to do. And everything's going to work out for you, Aries. You're going to have a good, positive year if you go for what you're wanting in life. If you're really a go-getter. If you're one of those type of people, one of those type of Aries that wants to do something new or has something in mind to do something that's different, that is like an entrepreneur type thing, or even just regular new job or, a new location. It looks positive to me. I'm just saying. So this is your reading, and I'm going to let this go, and I will upload it soon. Okay, bye.